Once upon a time, in the rolling meadows just outside the bustling city of Velocityville, there lived a tiny snail named Sassy. Unlike her fellow snails who were content munching on lettuce and lounging under daisy umbrellas, Sassy had a dream: to climb Mount Grandioso, the tallest, most impossibly vertical mountain known to the animal kingdom. Her friends, including Slimy Steve and Gary the Giggler, thought she might have just taken one too many dips in the dew. Climb Mount Grandioso? Are you shell kidding me? They laughed. But Sassy wasn't discouraged. She packed her tiny bag with a piece of crisp lettuce for sustenance, and a thimble filled with dew water for hydration. With her snail parents shaking their tentacles in worried disbelief, she set off on her monumental journey. Now, climbing Mount Grandioso isn't something one tackles lightly. The mountain boasted dizzying heights and had baffled many an explorer. 2 weeks into her expedition, as Sassy was inching up the rocky path at a blistering pace of about 1 pebble per hour, she was passed by a racehorse in training. "Need a lift?" neighed the horse, offering a gallop to the top. "No thanks," replied Sassy with a smile, "I'm doing just fine at my own pace." A month rolled by, and with it a koala-piloted hot air balloon that floated gently above her head. "Catch a ride, Miss Snail?" suggested the koala in a friendly manner. "I appreciate the offer," replied Sassy, "but I've got my own course." Finally, after what seemed like an eternal passage of time punctuated by the laughter of circling crows convinced they'd seen the world's smallest mountain near collapse, Sassy reached the summit. As the sun rose into the sky with a flaming show of reds and oranges, she felt an immense sense of accomplishment pumping through her tiny snail shell. "The view is shelltacular," she exclaimed to no one in particular, as she looked out over the sprawling lands, the cities, and even the ant cities looking as small as green peas. Sassy had proven to herself, and the world, that even the slowest of creatures can move mountains with determination. And as she prepared to snack on her well-earned lettuce under the sun's warming rays, she thought about her next dream, perhaps visiting the Grand Canyon. But first, maybe a nap,